Hi everyone, welcome back to week 3. I'm at the moment somewhere else completely. I have traveled with my family to a coastal city named Nha Trang, and we are 4 days into our 5 days trip. So tomorrow we're going to be back, which means that some of the footage you'll see will involve the travel. But I'm here to check in. I cannot believe it's week 3. We just have one more week left. And I'm actually filming this in week 4 because I want to spend some time to reflect, and also because I've been traveling and it's just been all over the place. I haven't been able to do that. So here we go. So I have my notebook here and I am looking at the intentions that I set for week 3. On Monday, I decided to hand things over and start chilling. And I was still in Vũng Tàu back then. I was with my auntie's family, going through all the footage again. And I was at the cafe working by myself and trying to wrap that up. It was amazing at the beach, even though we couldn't swim because the waves were just too much. It was probably better for surfing, but the sunset was amazing. And I had a really nice time with auntie and her family. I also went out with her that night as well, and even though I tried to wrap things up, I could only wrap up as much as I could within that span of a day. I was technically on leave already, so yeah, I tried to take it slow and went to the cafe to work while auntie was at work as well. Uncle was trying to, make me feel welcome and stuff, but I really needed some alone time. It's really hard to focus on work when you're with family, just like this week. I'm trying to film this and upload, so we have something for week 3, but yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. So on Tuesday the 20th of December, I set my intention to just chill, and I believe I succeeded. I went out with my uncle because he's retired. He has all the time in the world and he's an amazing photographer. So we went to the lighthouse. It was amazing, to see the view of Vũng Tàu, and also just to take in, chill time. Like, I did not bring my laptop with me. I didn't do anything on that day. I went to a cafe with my cousin, which was really nice. I also did chill at a cafe with her, but I was also trying to do some work. I didn't do much, but I did join the company's town hall meeting for the end of the year, and that was really nice. For Wednesday, the 21st of December, I set my intention to have fun because I hadn't had fun in such a long time, having focused on so much work in the past year, and I just really wanted to take all the time in the world to have the fun that I needed. So I went to the beach early in the morning, and I woke up early to have fun, which is great, right? I mean, you're on holiday and sometimes just gotta get up early and go to the beach because you're gonna miss sunrise. So I did see sunrise. It was amazing. And that afternoon I went out with auntie and we went to another beach and we cycled there, and I think it's been like at least 5 years since I last cycled anywhere, and we cycled for about 15 kilometers, and it was funny, and I did have fun. Like, I laughed a lot because it was kind of hard to navigate and also just to maneuver the bicycle. It was weird to me, and we saw afterglow. It was pink skies. It was amazing. And auntie and I, we went out and we had late dinner. But we also, before that, went to a cafe, and it was really cool. I didn't have much footage of that day because I was, trying to have fun. But yeah, you'll see as much as you could see on there. And on Thursday, the 22nd of December, my intention was to live in the moment. I noticed that it's really hard for me nowadays to be away from my phone. And that week in particular, when I started to wind down, it's really hard for me to just stay away from my phone and just, focus on my stuff. So I set the intention for that day to be just, in the moment and obviously I needed to film stuff, but it was really good to be able to enjoy the moment. So we went to the beach early in the morning. Again, I woke up early, yay me! But I went to the beach with Auntie and her family this time. Unlike last time, I went by myself. So we saw sunrise. It was really great. I took one video and then I put my phone away. I enjoyed the moment with Auntie and Uncle. And my cousin as well. She didn't go for a swim, but Auntie and Uncle came with me and we tried to, go for a swim. The waves were just so strong, we couldn't swim much. But it was really fun just to kind of like chill and talk while we were at the beach. I hadn't done that in a while, so yeah, that was really fun. And also we went to a cafe after that, and that was really nice. The cafe is close to the previous cafe we went to the previous night, and it was really nice during the day to just be by the beach and talk and have a coffee. And yeah, like we just had hearts to hearts, and I didn't, I wasn't with my phone. I just put it away and enjoyed the moment. That was really good. And then I have some footage of the water. It was really nice. Vũng Tàu is a city famous for petrol. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just so bad at these things. But basically they have these ships far away where, they go and they get petrol or something. I don't really know how to explain it. There's a drill sort of thing. But yeah, there are a lot of huge ships from afar and you can see them. And yeah, I have some footage of that as well. So besides taking the videos, I was truly living in the moment. So yeah. And that day also happened to be my last night in Vũng Tàu, and I went out for dinner with Auntie's family. We had seafood. It was my shout as well because I hadn't seen her family in a long time. So yeah, it was really nice to treat everyone, and we had really nice conversations, had a lot of laughs. Auntie didn't want me to spend too much money, so she was kind of pretending she didn't like certain food. That's really funny, but we were kind of like squabbling a little bit over that, and yeah, but it turned out to be nice at the end. And then we went to a cafe afterwards as well, but because I was trying to live in the moment, I didn't take any videos. There probably are some photos, but you'll see as much as you can here. And that wrapped up my last night in Vũng Tàu. On Friday, the 23rd of December, I set my intention to carry myself with more self-compassion. Because I've noticed that when it's just me, or when I interact with others, I tend to criticize myself quite a bit, and I'm not nice to myself sometimes. And I think I kind of hold on to little things too much, and I'm just like, oh, I should have done this, should have done that. And I think that was, it wasn't healthy for me. So on that particular day, I just wanted to do that. I don't think I have any photo of that in particular, but that day I left Vũng Tàu and went back to Ho Chi Minh City, and I went to my friends, and it was actually really good to set that intention because we had dinner. I treated my friend to dinner, and I spilled all the juice that I ordered, the pineapple juice, the yummy pineapple juice on me, and I was in white and everyone was kind of looking, and normally I'll be like, oh, you're stupid and stuff, but I didn't say that to myself. So that was really good, right? And I think I was successful in that regard. The next day, on Saturday, on Christmas Eve, that was my last day in Ho Chi Minh City before I leave the following morning on Christmas Day to go back home in Hanoi. And my intention for that day was to enjoy life. So I think I was successful in enjoying life because there are a lot of ways for me to enjoy life. One of the ways is obviously to shop and to hang out with friends. So that day I did both things. I hung out with my friend and we shopped. So it was really nice to, just kind of see everything out in the world in Ho Chi Minh City, because the first week that I was there, I didn't enjoy any of it because I was basically locking myself inside to focus on work. So that was really good. I did go out with my friend. I think we also watched some TV together or something like that. afterwards. But yeah, I think we woke up super early or something that day, because we wanted to go shopping, so we went out shopping. I didn't have any footage of that day, unfortunately, but it was Christmas Eve. It was packed everywhere, but it was really nice. Christmas Day, the 25th of December, I was flying back home, so I did not write down my intention in the notebook, but I wrote it down later, and it was to spend quality time with my mom, because obviously I was away for almost 2 weeks. Yeah, actually like close to two full weeks. So I really wanted to spend time with my mom. And even though the previous night it was packed in Ho Chi Minh City, it was crazy crowded, and I didn't get much rest. Because it took us a really long time to go back home, because it was crowded everywhere and we couldn't catch a cab or anything, so we had to walk back, because my friend lived in the city and there's no cab. So we walked back home, and I did enjoy that with her, but I also woke up super early to fly back home and try my best to spend time with my mom. And we went out. I think when I got home, we had a feast over lunch. I don't know if we have any footage of that. Let's see. If there's none, just imagine a cozy family lunch for Christmas. And we don't really celebrate Christmas, but my mom likes it either way. So we went out. We went to the cathedral in Hanoi, and again, it was packed, but I took my mom to these street food places to kind of like get her to try out things that young people do. It was new to her, and she was kind of enjoying it. She took a bunch of photos, had a lot of fun. And I took her to a really nice cafe. I don't think I have any footage of that cafe, but it was a really fancy cafe. And I never went there because it was just ridiculously expensive before I moved to Australia. But now obviously I'm earning dollars, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's fine, and it's not that expensive. If we're looking at Australian money. It was really nice to spoil my mom. So yeah, that was what I did for that day, and we did have a lot of quality time, so I think I was successful in that regard. And that wraps up week 3. I think this time around, even though I was just chilling, it was nice to set intentions, because I think when we have holidays like this, it's end of the year, beginning of a new year, we kind of get carried away when we don't set intentions. And I think setting intention helps a lot. As you could see, even though I was only chilling, I set particular intentions for each day, and I successfully did that. And I think having that in the back of my mind really helped. We have one more week, and I don't know what's gonna happen next week. I feel like it's gonna be a sad thing when I have to end this series, but it's been really fun, because I think setting the intentions like I did in week 3 really helped me to recharge and reconnect with friends and family in a mindful way, because I've been really preoccupied with work and I haven't enjoyed life and or the company of others. So yeah, I think this week has been a success in terms of recharging, resetting, and just spending quality time. So thank you for tuning in if you're still here, or if you're new here, thanks for joining us on the show. And yeah, I have another show which is called Doing Well, and we are also doing a daily practice for that. So yeah, check it out. The links will be in the description. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in week 4.